Hello, everyone. Welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is Friedrich uh, with another turn, August 23, 1942. And, um, you know, I'm, I'm running the Allies, hopefully not into the ground. And it looks like nothing happening up here in the Sea of Okhotsk. The whale is trying to do its job, but didn't get anything off. And some of these, I'm not 100% sure of the mechanics here, but I'm okay with them not firing off if they're going to only miss the score. I'd rather they hold on to their torpedoes until they can get a more valuable target. Although, if they were to sink some of these ships, I'd be okay with it. Okay, so this is a bombardment of Batavia, and I'm going to just push through because a lot of ships, I'm sure. Now, I don't know how much fuel this is costing him, although so far he probably is getting plenty from Palembang and wherever else. So yeah, I haven't seen any success by our subs to try to sink um, tankers and other things coming from Palembang. So I'm gonna have to start evaluating what I'm doing there. So, well, I've got a lot of things that I want to do, so I need to be focused and see what I can really hone in on. All right, he's bombing Mataram. Okay. Okay, I'm sweeping here because we're trying to bomb this. And then I think now that I've swept, I'm gonna rest this and upgrade it to P40s. Uh, and free up some P-38s for other air units. He's bombing us here at Yan'an. I'm not sure this is a valuable mission. We're damaging his aircraft, and I'll take that trade. All right, I'm bombing Cooktown, his troops there still, because I really want to finish that off. So I'm doing another attack today. See if we can wrap up this campaign in Cooktown. Then I can focus on up here Portland roads. Speaking of, we're hitting the port, and yeah, some decent damage there. And this is bombing his ground troops here, mainly so they don't escape. Okay, bombing Horn Island because why not? Mainly, he attracted my attention when he upgraded this to level 3 because I don't want him basing bombers and whatnot up there. Whoops. Sorry, I accidentally thought we were getting another. Anyway, I misclicked and we sped through some messages here, which likely were unconfirmed things anyway. But here we go. We destroyed a Sally, got some damage to our base. Um, he may take some ops losses from that. We'll see. Okay, P-26B is hitting that ground unit. Thunderstorms I guess, are affecting our ability to do anything here. All right. Yeah, just more softening up there at Cooktown. And Kitty Hawk's coming in a little late. All right. This is severe storms. Not that it matters. He was just doing a sweep there. All right. That was kind of a quick turn, but we have deliberate attack of Batavia. That explains the bombardment. I don't know that we can last much longer, but I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna get through this and we'll see how we do. Ooh, fortifications are now level one. Okay, 1-to-1 at port level one. Okay. So surprisingly, we don't have at least enough disruption to be listed as a malice or fatigue. But we do take a lot more casualties than he does. Double the number, and then we've got issues with destroyed, and he's got more disabled. Well, if you take everything, we got a lot of disabled. Of course, he does too. But anyway, not good for us, but it's bound to. It's just a matter of time, and it's bound to happen. We've held. I mean, look, it's almost the end of August, so that's pretty good. All right, he's attacking here. I think one of these guys was in move mode, so that I didn't notice that. Um, Only one retreated. Okay. Interesting. So he's gonna have to attack again. All right. The Chinese units aren't very good, or else I would be tempted to try and attack here, but all right, more bombardments. All right, let's see how we do. He just has these two divisions left, although they're very wrecked. Let's see if we can take them out. All right, still can't destroy it. Man, these guys, these guys don't know how to surrender. That's for sure. I'm gonna hope that maybe they give up during attrition because, but look at that, 221 disabled. Because, I just as soon move on from this. It's kind of getting old. Um, can't Surrounded at Cooktown, but we got that message before. Um, okay. So Indeni is airfield size 3. Nice. I want to get it to 5 so we can start using heavy bombers there. Plus, I have some engineers, well, specifically aviation, some more aviation support heading up there to Indeni so we can start loading it up with aircraft. For now, fighters, and then when I feel good about, well, anyway, I'll talk about that after the next turn, and we'll jump into that now. All right, let's see how the 24th of August goes for us. Uh, the S-36 couldn't get a shot off, but we didn't get hit either, so Moving on, the guardfish. Ooh, yeah, sometimes I guess we get lucky, so that's okay. These do carry small amounts of cargo and things. So hitting him and sinking him, um, you know, not too much of a downside there. Yeah, he's going to town here. All right, so are we. And let's get through this. And we're invading also. I could have done this 2 days ago, but I wasn't sure where KB was headed. So I opted the safe route and fled. And looky there. Could have invaded instead. Alright, let's just get through this, see how we do. Alright, I don't see anything here, but let's offload and see right here. Ooh, some accidents. 94 casualties, not too bad. Hopefully our preparation helps. A few troops here. Okay. We lost some not support troops. Okay, these might be the three devices destroyed. Support one here and two squads here. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, let's do this. And let's hope KB didn't do like a loop and circle back and hit us. Ooh, that would be terrible. I kept my battleships there. Maybe they'll do a day, a day bombardment also. I'm not sure about that. That is, if I remember correctly, I kept them there for remain on station. All right, we got some air action. Let's see what happens in the air. Hey, supposedly hitting a sub there. Oh, come on, guys. I need you. I need you. All right, so we get to fight these Oscars. Let's see how we do. I'm going to fast forward this. Oh, we didn't do as good as I was hoping. It looked like he was still there when the combat was over. Otherwise, we would have showed our aircraft over the base. So, it's a shame. All right, Batavia, some epic bombing as usual. Look at that. What is that? 84 bombers total, and 43 bombers here. We got one destroyed, 10 damaged. We're taking a little bit of a beating here, and so is the airbase. And Rennell Island, we're picking up those troops. I've decided to evacuate that. It's still our base, but I'm not building it up anymore until I can bomb whatever base he's coming out of. My guess is it's Shortland, because Revolve, that would be a really long flight. I mean, maybe doable, but certainly a lot more ops losses for him. All right, we're bombing the daily bombing because I want to finish off those two divisions. All right, let's get through this, guys. All right, I need to hit this hard because I need this shock attack to work. Let's see. Well, 8 destroyed non-combat. Wow, this is actually pretty devastating bombing. Moderate rain, but that's only 10 casualties. But look at all these 8, 5, 8. Let's see. Let's see how we do. Well, he shoots down one of our Blenheims with just one Oscar, but we're able to get some bombs into the ground troops anyways. A little late. I would say better late than never, but not really. Not in this case. Did nothing for us. All right. Hitting the air base again up here. And up there. Horn Island. Oh, we got a Jake. Nice. Nice. Okay, also hitting some supply. The runway hits is high. I think that's probably our best rate up there. I'm not keeping track, but also come on, get up there. Light cloud. Certainly that's gonna help us. Okay. Severe storms. So this is kind of a waste of sorties. Okay. We're hitting this guard unit, naval guard unit. I guess if nothing else, we're slowing the movement, if he's even moving. I still haven't seen any movement indicator. Maybe he's just decided to sit pat there. Let's see. Is that the AM? Yeah, so now we're in the PM. Let's see what we do. Alright, so he spotted our cargo ships. I was trying to bring him as close as I could and then whip him around, but he spotted them. Alright, we've got buffaloes now sweeping here in the afternoon. Let's see how they do. They are pretty fatigued, but the idea was to bring them in before the bombing, but they flew in the afternoon instead. Let's just knock this out here. Okay, we actually clean it up. Nice. Okay, now Mataram is being Mataram. Anyway, he's bombing us there. All right, Chinese bombing of Chinese units. Well, these guerrillas operating in eastern China. Again, part of what I was doing there is blocking some supply path, but also making him chase us, which would use up supplies. So it's kind of a, couple of reasons I was doing it. So we're going to be doing a shock attack here at Baker, but first let's get through some of these land actions here. Okay, so this unit is effectively destroyed. Yeah, we surrendered. There is one more element of this core before it can be reconstituted, so I'll have to find it and get it out there to get it destroyed. We can get 20 troops deployed. I mean, now that they've lost their other elements, might as well get them all back. Add a third strength. They're chunking. Alright, let's get through these. Okay, the usual decent counter battery there. Alright, he's he's deliberate attacking, but we've brought some more troops there. And so he ran into a brick wall, including heavy fatigue. It's a malice, but apparently we're operating under fatigue too. Plus, we had move mode to get in the hex. I didn't want to flip it to combat in case he didn't make it in there. But here we are. Got a few disablements, but he lost 4 vehicles, 12 disabled. This was, pardon me, going the wrong way. This was a tank regiment hitting us, and we have our armored brigade plus this British brigade. So let's do this. I don't think he expected what we had there. Of course, I didn't know what he had either, so kind of a little no recon for either side. All right, let's see if we can finish these 2 divisions off. Well, we finished one off. Let's see. We saw one disappear. Oh, units destroyed too. Nice. All right, guys, we've secured Cooktown. Now I can move. I'm not moving everything out because I want to keep something here. Maybe Australians. But anyways, I'm going to start heading up with everything else, but we'll look at that after the report. We lost nothing, not even an injury. 515 non-combat, but that's all he had left. His squads were wiped out. He did have a few guns here and some vehicles, but anyway, it looks like we cleaned up 2 more divisions. All right, here's our shock attack. Let's see if we have enough here. This is actually a pretty decent force to hold up here. Let's see how we do. Well, we capture it. It ended up 120 to 1. I was kind of nervous because that looked like he started with a decent AV, but we go in there and clean it up. He only had 608 troops there. Destroy whatever devices he has there. The whole naval guard unit, is that what he had? I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, the 61st Naval Guard unit is wiped out, and there you go. I wonder if we'll get this by proxy, but not worried about that this minute. Next, we'll have to start looking at some of these options out here, guys. Maybe get some fast transports and try to pick off some of this stuff. But we'll see. We'll get there. We do lose 3 destroyed squads, but shouldn't be a problem recovering all that. All right, we're doing a shock attack because I have to. So let's see how we do. Yes! Alright, so guys, I needed that so badly. He had troops here. I pulled out of there. He owned this whole hex. So that means no supplies were going to follow me in. And I didn't realize it until I got in here. So I needed to punch him out. I take it. I can get supplies this way, however it works. Road maybe this way around. And and now I have free reign and I can start moving down toward Prome. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but that was extremely necessary. Whew, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, and we did a lot of damage to these units that got knocked out of there. In fact, it was a whole infantry regiment, a mortar battalion, and an Air Force battalion. Wow. All right, so this is a good day so far. He actually had fort level 2. Yeah, but he had a lot of disruption and fatigue. I guess our bombers were doing good work. Oh, one other cool thing about this capture. He's out of supply up here. So now next I need to pull over here because surely his troops that are here are coming to capture Magwe. I need to drive over here as fast as I can, but this division is out of supply now. Well, that's not technically true. He can get slow up through this rough terrain, get supply into there, but that's going to take a long time. Anyway, again, that's something we could talk about after the action. All right, a couple of upgrades. Airfield got to Island, but the problem with that is now he knows we've got guys there building it up. Oh well, it's bound to happen. So now just keep building it up and eventually get some aviation support there, and then we can fly heavy bombers out of it. Those are just refits. Got some cargo ships go upgrading. All right, an oiler. Ooh, bombers. Oh, those are bombers transferring from Eastern U.S. Okay. Okay, so the I'm telling you, we both flip back and forth with our air, um, good air days. This time it's in our favor. So we lost four. He lost 20. Hey, I'll take that ratio every day. When I mean, this doesn't, on my side as allies, I look at this and I think that doesn't seem like a lot. But if I'm the one with these losses, I'm very disappointed. So I guess it's really perspective. All right, when I look here, he has 11 Oscar losses, and by the way, I don't know if these numbers are accurate. I haven't done the math here, but let's say 11, 8 air to air between the hurricanes and the um, buffaloes. We shut down 8, 3 to ops. Topsies and Sallies, he lost a few on their bombing runs between flak and ops. Zeros, he must have flying long range caps somewhere. At Blenheim's, we lost one there against the Oscars, and probably on the way back due to the what the Oscars were doing to our bombers. Let's see, he lost to Topsy, Helen, Jake. Let's see, this Jake on the ground. Apparently, this is that one where we hit Horn Island, I believe, and he lost Jake there, and we lost a Marauder and a Mitchell, one of those recons. That's a shame because I only have a few of those, and we're not producing those yet, so we're kind of in trouble if we lose them. All right, let's see if there's any ships lost or reported. Let's look here again. It's been a while, and then we'll take a look at more recent. Let's see. So we do remember getting those sunk by his bombers, and then yeah, this sunk by a sub, and then yeah, these were sank by KB. KB plus. I like to call it KB plus because he's got it overstacked. Okay, a death stack of carriers. Let's see. What about pilots? We did lose one killed. That's a shame. All right. I just thought I'd start here. Baker, we just took it back and we're still unloading. Look at all that. Like, apparently we didn't have enough time to unload very much. I guess I'll let it finish, and then I'll have to reverse the operation here. We do have a few engineers, so let's go ahead and this is basically a worthless base, but I'm gonna go ahead and probably not do anything, honestly. I may leave it empty, as a matter of fact. I don't know. Let's see. We could just expand the airfield. Hmm. This just does not look like a an operable base. I'll probably just use it for um, seaplanes, and that's about it. What do I got coming in here? Yeah, I may leave some things. I'll have to evaluate this, but maybe I'll leave some defense force. I do have a not anything here. What am I looking at? The Seventh Marine Defense Battalion. Um, actually, I'm gonna have to do amphibious operation for this. We'll amphibiously carry it up here to Baker and unload it. And I don't mind holding it. And if we can get enough supplies in there, that's fine. But I'm not really gonna make it turn it into a base. We'll take one of these other ones. where there's maybe some we can get some naval support in here. Looks like Tabataweya is really the only one we down here that you can really take advantage of. Um, but I'd like to take this back as well. That can be bypassed, possibly. I don't think he has any air or anything flying out of here. Um, but anyway, for now, I'm gonna finish unloading because that's just I think that's the best way to load up. I maybe not here. I'll look at this after. I don't want to waste a bunch of your energy and time talking about dwelling on this specific situation. What I'll probably do is go somewhere and unload. Probably not Canton because we're already kind of overstacked there or almost. I'll probably go to Pago Pago and unload and then come back up and pick up the rest of the guys. Um, at least some of the rest. Yeah, I'll do that because picking up everyone again after a full unload is going to be a pain. All right, moving on. Sorry about waste. Sorry about all the time spent on that. Okay, it looks like we're okay so far and safe here. I'm still trying to offload these smaller, beat up air units just to let them rebuild and repair, and then we'll reevaluate our situation here. But certainly, we're still building up the airfield because as soon as this gets to airfield capacity 5, trust me, heavy bombers are going to just fly daily out of here. Well, let's see. Not there. Up to Shortlands. Now, at first, I'm just going to use the bigger, longer range B-24s and the B-17Ds, but which I'll have to get back from Cairns back over to Ndeni, and then we'll do that. Um, it seems like I had some more stuff that was gonna. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's right. This unit is finished packing, and it will be transported starting this upcoming turn. Um, Moving on, we finally eradicated the Japanese troops that were here at Cooktown. Now we can basically stand down and repair. That's what I'll do. Now I just realized the 32nd Infantry can stay back. We can, well, let's put it on rest and divide. And then this unit can rebuild, and the other two divisions, the 27th and the 7th Australia, can start heading up the road toward Portland roads. So that's nice. We're freed up. Look, our armored unit got in here. We can do a shock attack and maybe obliterate them. If not, they'll go here or here. Um, and the 40th Infantry has arrived here. I could push in, but what I'll probably do is wait for this artillery as well as some other things to come up the road here. Um, Probably just the artillery. These are base forces. There's no. Um, yeah, so we'll just wait for the artillery to get here, and then the infantry and artillery will start moving up the road. And I mean, maybe I'll start heading up already. No, I'd like to march together. That way, if he does bomb, we have some cover for the artillery. Uh, and then yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna do this on the video, but I'm gonna start moving like artillery, armor, and anything sitting here that can be used in combat. Like maybe, and also even this engineer battalion. No, this has the rest too. This is pretty beat up. We'll get it up there as soon as we can, but everything that's low TOE like this, maybe even this. Um, what about? Yeah, they can rest. Then everybody else can just start driving up the road. Um, mm, this guy can start. This guy can head up. All right. Moving on. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Batavia, again, just a matter of time. Not sure why he's not putting even more pressure on that, but okay. And and then of course, I mean, I'll just go back real quick. He's investing Mataram, and I mean, that's just a matter of time also. Not a lot of supplies, so eventually that's gonna wither away. Um, but okay, so we got in here. I'm gonna do combat deliberate attack, take this base, and hopefully let supply flow through into here. That should work. We shall see. But check this out. I'm going to warp in here, literally. We are going to full speed this. Okay. And then we'll remain on station because I want to get in here and unload some supplies. Okay. This basically will see that 5100. This will give us a ton more supplies than we have already. So I think this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should now we may run into a sub, and that's something we'll have to just suck it up and take a chance on. But here's where the gamble paid off. You know what? Look at that. He's retreating. Okay, check that out. We can do a deliberate attack back. Hopefully, really wreck. Look at that. He's got these pips heading back. He's not liking this what I just did. Okay, which I don't blame him, by the way. I wouldn't like it either. But I'm heading to Mogwai because surely he's gonna head there. Plus, I've got more troops coming, and when I can secure, I just don't like to spread out, right? And being here is very dangerous because if I stay here, he takes this, and then I'm the one trapped. Okay, so we're gonna warp speed over here. We'll go as fast as we can. I don't know how fast this unit's gonna go, but the tanks. My guess is the tanks are gonna go faster. Okay. Um, so let's get some replacements for this. I don't know that we have the supplies for it. Let's just leave it off for now. Well, it's okay. If they take replacements, that means we had enough supplies. What is this? Something going southwest? Going this way. No, that's kind of terrible. All right, so 5745. All right, so he's trying to get down here, but he's taken a. Okay, surely that's my fault, but still, let's get on the road first, buddy. In fact, let's just say, let's go to Schwabo. See if he still goes southeast. All right, better. Maybe we can get up there quickly. All right. I don't know what he knows about our troops back here. Surely he has detection. You can see that 7 of 10. So he's really looking here. He sees that we have probably 20,000, give or take. But I mean, I don't know what he knows. These guys are heading over there. They're going slow. That shouldn't affect too much. But yeah, we'll be in here in two days. and then we'll be in there in another 4, I want to say. We'll see. The second division is on its way, and then we should be able to make a major push into this area. Hopefully, drive down this road and clean all this up. Um, we got troops coming from this way as well. All right, I'm very content with how this turn went. Certainly, this now that I know what was in here at Mike Tila, that went way better than I anticipated. Okay, um, didn't get any airplanes, so he wasn't basing anything here. The damage here means he wasn't basing anything there either. Um, my guess is he's probably operating out of one of these air bases. Maybe one of these. I don't know what he's operating out of. I don't know what assets he's got in this area. Even for that matter, I guess he could be operating out of here, but I don't know how fighters from a damaged airbase how they perform. But yeah, should be able to take this back. Um, let's see. Now it shows I can't get supply into here, but that could be just simply because of this being Japanese. But also, I don't see dots even in bases I own. So, yeah. I mean, even like this base so close, it's still not showing a dot. All right. China is the usual stalemate, slugfest. Got some in it. Got an epic battle here where here's the last remnants of the 21st Chinese Corps. We'll see how we do. And this is what's A, B, and C are all on the map, but A and B are pretty. Okay. So C is in decent condition, parked here. And then these two are on their deathbed. And then we've got 21st parked here, a nuisance. All right. Good, 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 good. Okay. That's enough about that. And then North China is just kind of a stalemate. A lot of bombardments all over. Okay, so if that does it, which for me it does, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here and we'll call it and come back for the next time to discuss the 25th and see where that takes us. But till then, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. Hopefully, you have a nice rest of your day, and we'll see ya. Bye.